Hey, my name's James Emel, and I'm the CEO of Mera Software Services based in Silicon Valley. And we're a boutique consulting firm with a large offshore team in Eastern Europe. And we do a lot of high-tech stuff, and we do a lot of IoT. We've got about a decade in the IoT market. And we put together some pretty cool technology demos and platforms that we want to show you guys. We're going to keep it kind of light. We're kicking this thing off, so we hope you enjoy it. Okay, we're going to start with Bill Tim, Vice President of BizDev, is going to take you through the first part of the deck, and then followed by Max Lakin, who's our CTO, and he's going to finish it out. So, Bill?
Hey, thanks, James. So we can go to the next slide. So as James indicated, we're going to give you a little bit of a background about Mera, just one or two slides. So as James indicated, that Mera Software Services is a boutique software consulting firm. Our headquarters is in Santa Clara, California. We have over 1,000 hardcore engineers, largely located in Eastern Europe. Our customer base spans, quite a breadth of different types of customers. We have a lot of customers that actually have their own platforms, a lot of tier one types of equipment providers, consumer electronics products. But then we also have one that we're going to show today, which was a customer that came to us with really no technical expertise whatsoever. So you might know this customer. You might have actually, how many people here are from the United States and watched this year's Super Bowl? Raise your hand. Great. So James, if you could hit this video.
With the next pick in the first draft ever, Australia selects the kangaroo.
Yes. I like that pick. Get up, hops, jump, vertical.
Brazil selects the sloth.
Off the field issues. Not a locker room guy.
The United States selects wheat.
Wheat.
Madagascar selects lemur. China, ginkgo biloba. Botswana selects the zebra. Uh-oh. And with the next pick, we have a trade. Mauritius has traded for the dodo bird. And Mexico selects...
Beach.
The avocado!
Great pick. Love it. That makes a ton of sense. Rich volcanic soil. Perfect weather. That'll make avocados from Mexico the ideal year-round snack.
Grown with love since the beginning of time.
Avocados from Mexico.
So that commercial was one of the top 2 commercials during this past year's Super Bowl, and they are our client. So Avocados from Mexico, whether you know or not, has over 70% of the market for avocados in the United States. They export 4.5 million avocados into the United States every single year, and that is a lot of guacamole. Okay? Now, this customer also has a very large following. They have a website with over 200,000 customers that go out to that website looking for nutritional information, looking for recipe ideas for avocados. They have the email addresses and so forth. Now, this is not really our typical customer, okay? And I'll have to say, when they came to us, they really weren't quite sure what they wanted to do. They have they're deploying currently across the entire United States avocado displays that are going into grocery stores. And they're going to be in a large majority of grocery stores across the United States. They thought they wanted a mobile app, a killer mobile app, that could help people find those displays. And, when I brought this opportunity to our engineering team, again, kind of a hardcore engineering team that are used to working with big networking companies, a lot of consumer electronic companies, and so forth, there was a little bit more than just a chuckle about what are we going to do for avocados from Mexico. Our teams are hardcore engineers. They're used to working with companies to build complete telematic solutions for smart meters, energy management solutions, home automation solutions, the mobile apps, as well as the cloud-based parts for home automation, facial recognition, very detailed, difficult, hardcore stuff. And, they were wondering, what are we going to do for avocados from Mexico? Well, the solution was Bluetooth beacons. We built them a platform using Bluetooth low-energy beacons that they can use for people to identify where these displays are within the grocery stores. And it's a big market. In 2016, by the end of 2016, there's going to be over 4.5 million beacons deployed. And if you look at the slide here, it's largely in the retail space. By the end of 2016 also, over 85% of the top 100 retailers are going to be using Bluetooth beacons in retail. It's going to be a big business. So what did we do for them? We provided a solution as a platform to basically make it into digital guacamole. Okay? Basically, when you actually come within a certain distance of those displays in the grocery stores, you're going to get pop-up information on your cell phone about recipe ideas, about coupons, any content that our customer wants to push out to those consumers. So let's go to the next slide. Rather than trying to go into a lot of detail, let us show you how this solution is actually working today. Recipe ideas. Coupons.
Avocados from Mexico.
So we have one of their displays at our booth. It's booth 507. We hope you stop by and see it. You can see it work. We're not specific to just avocados. We'll do any kind of fruit, vegetables, whatever it might be. It's really very good for any type of retail solution. And I have here Maxim Lykin, our CTO of our mobile applications business, that's going to explain to you a little bit more technical details of how the solution, how we implemented this solution.
Thank you, Bill. Hello. My name is Maxim Lykin, and I'm CTO of Mobile Applications Department. So as a CTO, I will shed some light on the background on what you have seen. Actually, we have content management system, which is hosted in Amazon Public Cloud. And the main purpose of this system is to store content connected with each beacon. So what happens then? Customers download mobile applications for Android and iOS. Let's assume IFM distributes 200 beacons at grocery stores. Then customers come to the store and stand nearby avocados. Their mobile application detects beacon and sends beacon data to content management system. As a response, it gets some link to media data, and this data, as a result, is displayed for the customer on a mobile device. Okay, that's good. Also, you can imagine that IFM wants to collect all kinds of statistics. And that's why we integrated some analytics like Google Analytics, Flurry, and some other, just to provide capability to track sessions, installs, beacon hits, and all different kinds of events. This is about analytics. Some more deep technical words. Actually, we have our backend developed using Python language and Django framework. and it provides HTTP-based REST API for communication with mobile clients, and also database just for managing content. You can imagine that IFM can change content distantly for each and every beacon, let's say every day or whenever they want. Then it works perfectly well if you have 100 beacons, 200 beacons, but let's assume you have 2,000 beacons. In this case, you need some more powerful tool, and Mera Software Services has such tool. It's called IoT platform. IoT platform allows to integrate easily beaconing system in order to provide you capabilities to manage beacons in very easy and convenient way. How it works? If you come to our booth, we can show you in details how this integration works. Okay, we made IFM happy, but do you think it's the only case for using beacons? Certainly not. If you come to our booth, I can enumerate like 10, 20, 30 different cases of using beacons. And one particular case is using beacons for trade shows. Okay, what exact problems we are going to solve? First thing is location. It's indoor positioning. Using beacons, you can make beacons and our application, you can make indoor positioning. So you can find where you are and to find booth, to find session hall, whatever you want. It's not just simple indoor positioning using proximity. Instead, it's a full indoor navigation using some trilateration and even more complicated mathematics. Okay, the next thing is tracking booth visits. Let's assume you are booth owner, and it's very important for you to track people who come to your booth. Let's say somebody come to your booth and you just talk to him, and at the same time his information, if he's registered in the application, his information is automatically tracked into your database. So you can easily track booth visitors with this application and with beacons. And the third thing is social networking. What I mean? I mean that if you are registered in the application and you fill some tags of your interest, you can easily find people who are near you and who have the same set of interests. So you can find them, you can get acquainted, you can talk to them, and all this is possible with beacons. Okay, so now I will show you some video on how it really works.
Okay, as my Russian friends like to say, sometimes it's better to taste than to listen. So I'm going to close this session out by telling you what we're going to do is we actually are going to use the iAvocado app, and we're going to take a couple of beacons off their, well, we're going to abscond with a couple since we can control the system, and we're going to put them in the show floor on the exhibit hall. So all you have to do is download the iAvocado app, go find the beacon. You can advance through this. Yep, wow. Find the beacon, take a picture of it while the media is playing. It'll probably be me talking to you, and then email it to us at this address. And so what we've done is we're going to give the winners a prize. So if you go to the next slide, not the teddy bears, But we have a couple iWatches that we're going to give out. So we have a Thursday morning session on IoT and retail. So what we'll do is if you download the app, and you can come by our booth 507, we'll have the QR codes up there so you know how to do it. Or you can go to iAvocado, download the app, and we're not going to tell you where the beacons are, but if you run the app, you'll find it if you walk the show floor. So just do that, submit it, and we'll select 2 people to get the iWatches. We need to keep Apple's bottom line up. So we'll give those out on Thursday at the end of our session, okay? Next. Okay. And at this event in 6 months, in January, we have the pleasure to be able to cover the entire trade show floor, seminar halls, and everything with our beacon deployment. So we'll put a few hundred beacons out. So what you saw in the video is exactly what you're going to see happen. We're going to have the mobile app. You'll have the app. You'll be able to network with people. If you're a sales guy, you'll be able to select criteria, matchmake, and the whole bit. You'll be able to see it live and see it in operation, okay? So that's our proposal. Thank you very much.